quarter time. Let's try and get the first and the second quarter, and they've done that.
So back in the middle. Maloney and Armitage once again. Umpire throws the ball in the air. Armitage up in again early. Gets it to Bowman on centre wing. Nearly kicks into the umpire. Goes towards the centre wing boundary line. Bowman again leads in the race for the ball. Gets a Shepherd. Handball came into Donaldson. And it will be a boundary throw in on the centre wing position right in front of our commentary box. So it'll be Perkins has come down to the ruck work for Bannockburn. He goes up against King, gets it down to East. Oh, he nearly runs into Duggan, loses the football. Now goes to the right foot kick, doesn't gain any meterage. Clark goes up, Trotter against him. Over the shoulder, said the umpire. And it will be a free kick to Clark. Oh, handball, set Perkins up a little bit. Has to go with it, does now. Oh, short kick was terrible, out of bounds on the full. And it will be a free kick to the Hawks at the back end, at half back. It'll be Burgess once again for Inverleigh. He goes back in towards Armitage in the middle. Oh, straight through his hands. Can't take the mark. East tries to tap it on. Now McCallum off half back. Goes in towards Watson. Perkins. Watts does well to break to get it away from Perkins. Farr tried to get free. Now Gadd rides the tackle. Handball. Will throw in the end. Goes towards Trotter and Broome. Trotter over the top of it. Henderson there as well. McGowan fights his way through the middle. Pack develops around him. And was that too high? It's a leg, said the umpire. And it will be a free kick to Inverleigh. Clayton Trotter plays on quickly. Goes a left foot kick out wide to Burgess, who takes the mark. Tyquin wants it quickly. He goes short now. And it's a good kick to Watts, has taken the mark. At half forward. Left hand half forward flank. Goes to the right boot long now. Oh, it's a wobbly kick off the boot. Tyquin comes up, makes some ground. Gadd in there, can't take the mark. Off hands. Falls to the back of the pack. Tyquin again tries to get the kick free. Now, rolling over the top of it was, might have been Duggan. And the umpire will come in and ball it up.
Probably Watts, he was just a little bit slow getting the ball up to Wayne then. You've got to get up to him very quickly so they can get Wayne out. And if they're going to drop back at him every time. And yeah, just a little bit sluggish.
So a ball up. 10 metres out from the Inverleigh goal. Tyquin uses his body in the ruck contest, falls to the side of the pack. Duggan's in there again, gets it away somehow towards Brunjons. His hand to McCallum or to King, standing start, left foot kick. And I think he's missed it, he has. And he's put it through for one behind. They got a 5-4-34 now, Inverleigh. They lead Bannockburn 2 straight goals, 12 points. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard.
A couple of quick scores. Geelong football, St Joey's 6-4-40, Lead Grovedale 1 behind. And in the Bellarine, Ocean Grove 3-7-25, Barwon Heads 2-1-13, the Bell of the Bridge. Mottawarri 3-5-23, Port Arlington 1-4-10, and Newcombe 3-1-19, the Amos 2-5-17.
Kick in came from David White, but gave it straight to Clayton Trotter at half forward. He goes long to Tyquin over the back. Oh, nearly fell into his arms. He's got it again. He gets around on the left boot, and he's slung as he gets rid of the footy. And it might be over the boundary line before Darren Donaldson can keep it in. It will be. So it'll be a boundary thrown in the right forward pocket for the Hawks.
And one other one that's come through is North Shore 5-4-34, St Mary's 3 straight goals 18.
So there's some update scores from the Bellarine and Geelong football leagues at quarter time. Now the ruck contest in the right forward pocket for the Hawks. And the umpire will have to come in and ball it up. Scrimmage develops. Players not being able to break free. Clayton Trotter getting up to the bottom of the pack with Aaron Broome. So it'll be Cook, by the looks of it, to do the ruck work for Inverleigh. Maloney gets it down. Clark tried to break free, got it away to Aaron Broome. Handball over the top to Perkins at half back. Wobbly looking kick towards the vacant centre wing position. Armitage makes up a bit of ground and got some time to set something up. Goes back to whence it came at half forward. McGowan puts his hands up, can't take the mark. Now Aaron Broome runs through the middle. Skimming kick towards his brother Dwayne. A great pick up, a great tackle as well. Got rid of the football. McCallum through the middle. Pilgrim as well. Got one high. Plays on the call. Over the top to Eslick. If it sits for him, he's in. It does. Bowman bears down on him and just gets him as he gets his kick away. And getting back there and taking the mark is Walter for the Hawks. He goes straight down the middle at centre half forward, and Matthew East has taken the mark. Handball to Clinton Shaw, chopped it off. Clayton Trotter now sets something up, goes across the ground. Oh, looking for Bowman. Down the ground against Clark, was it?
Yes.
And it will be Michael Bowman with the free kick, will it? Or is it coming back?
Getting plenty of attention there, Clayton Trotter.
Getting plenty of the footy as well, Peter.
Yeah.
So Bowman at half back. Now Donaldson in front, takes the mark. for Bannockburn on centre wing. Goes back towards the middle, looking for Nailon, goes up, can't take the mark off, hands east, gives it to Clark, wrapped up, loses, gets rid of the footy to Eslick, goes to the right foot kick. Good kick too for distance and for accuracy. And finds Clinton Shaw at half forward.
It was a well executed kick then, wasn't it? I mean, that's where they've been falling down, Bannockburn. They've been pressured and they've been very, very wasteful and not finding their targets at all.
So Clinton Shaw comes in, right foot kick into the teeth of goal, off hands.
Push it through, son.
Tapped it back towards
dangerous.
the pocket. And running through the middle is Walter. Handball, chopped off by Pilgrim and out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. About 25 metres around from the Bannockburn goal.
I think Aldrin getting fist through for a point there.
I think so. Take the safe option.
Yeah. I mean, he could have. He probably even nearly could have been pinged for out of bounds there.
So a boundary throw-in. Over the back, Clinton Shaw. Maloney in the front. Hands towards Clark. He got it back towards Dwayne Broom. His kick was smothered. Now over the top, McCallum. Broom in there fighting hard for it again. Clinton Shaw tried to tap it on. He tries to tap it backwards now. Kick off the ground. Back towards Hinchcliffe, who gets a right foot kick around the corner, but it's out of bounds. And it will be a free kick.
But I think, don't you agree that they're worrying Inverleigh? Bannockburn are wasting a lot of kicks.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
they're playing the boundaries too much. They're forced out there.
Good punch away by Giles behind Cook there from the penalty free kick, and it will be out of bounds for a throw in between half forward and centre wing for Bannockburn. So it'll be Giles and Cook do the ruck work. Over the back, McGowan goes up, taps it down towards Trotter. Tries to handball it back towards Cook. Clark in there as well. And fighting hard for it. A number of players. And now the umpire will have to come in and ball it up. 5-4-34 Inverleigh. And they lead Bannockburn 2 straight goals, 12 points. We've been playing 9 minutes in the second term.
It's a little bit ugly just at the moment, the football.
Watch for the plucked free kick. Cook and Giles. Cook takes it out of the ruck contest, goes towards half forward, far behind on this occasion. Gadd does well and takes the mark. White running off, but he elects just to hold it up. Stephen Gadd. Now he goes towards White in the middle and he takes the mark. Plays on quickly now. Oh, he's going to have to be careful, and he just got his kick away, but it's turned over. Trotter can go short. It's okay. And he finds Burgess. In fact, it was McCallum. Goes long. Duggan used the body well. And a little bit of a nudge on Darren Donaldson. And he took the mark. And we'll shoot for a goal from 35 metres out slide angle.
They just keep chasing Inverleigh, don't they? They keep putting pressure on Bannockburn when they've got possession, hoping that they will make a mistake. And that happened up the ground before again.
Well, Peter, I think the decision making is a little bit better than Bannockburn's at the moment. When there was a nice little chip kick in there to get the ball moving, and you know, we saw them kick 17-4 last week. They seem to be pretty accurate when they kicked the Inverleigh side, so we'll just see what happens here.
So Peter Duggan, who's kicked 2 goals straight this afternoon already, comes
kicked a
in.
shocker, blow them up.
And he's put it through for 1 behind. So they go to 5-5-35. And Bannockburn 2 straight goals, 12 points. Raiders bingo second quarter scoreboard, 10 minutes played. And Perkins will do the kicking in for the Tigers. So Ashley Perkins, the lead's on from Donaldson. He goes in that direction, and Giles is there as well. Duggan Giles takes a good mark in the middle of the pack at half back. Robbie Giles chips the kick over towards Nailon, but chopped off by Josh King. And he's taken the mark on centre wing for the Hawks. Goes long towards half forward. Tyquin comes out. Giles in front over the head. White looks for the safety of the boundary line. Perkins is there as well. He wants the safety of the boundary line as well. And it will be a throw in. So the Bannockburn boys and the Inverleigh boys, they know each other pretty well, I think. And
not that well.
It will be a boundary throw in, 35 metres around from the Inverleigh goal. So throw in now. Maloney tries to work to the front, got it down, did his own roving work. Handball out the back towards Watts. Also there Clark breaks free, but can't keep it in. And sees the ball over the boundary line for another throw in. So it'll be another boundary throw in. Trotter takes it from the ruck contest. Handball to Watts. His kick was well smothered. Far, close to the boundary line again, and has kicked it
far out of bounds.
Halfway to Cressy, because that's out of bounds on the full. And it will be a free kick to the Tigers. And it will be a, yeah, he's not looking too good down there, the player who got knocked out, who might have been Phillips, who just came on the ground. And we see Peter Duggan limping off as well, so that's not good. And Watts to come back on.
I think it's cramp.
Cramp, is it? And Phillips is in the hands of the trainers as well for Bannockburn. So just a stoppage in play as the ball was retrieved as well from over the boundary line. So we see Rob Giles with the ball, waiting for Phillips to come off.
33 we haven't got, showing Grinter in the paper.
Yeah, I think that's him. So Phillips coming off, only just came on the ground as well. We're playing 13.5 minutes in the second term. Inverleigh 5-5-35. They lead Bannockburn 2 straight goals, 12 points. Play to resume. Robbie Giles with the kick. Goes towards Maloney. Watts up as well, off hands. Perkins is there. His short kick. Armitage got a hand to it. Burgess comes up now, coming through Eslick. Kick over his shoulder. Out of bounds on the full, I think it is. It is. And the Hawks to take the free kick at half back. So it'll be Burgess at half back. Goes back into the middle. Oh, a good kick. And Watts got a hand to it. Sits for him okay. Now short little kick, foot race. Getting across there as far. And leads. Goes with a short little kick around the corner. Henderson leads in the race. Doesn't sit for him though. McGowan's there as well. And kick off McGowan's boot. Sees it over the boundary line for a throw in between half forward and centre wing on the outer side. Inverleigh just into attack.
I'd like to see Peter Watts put two hands up when he goes for a mark.
You can tell him that at half time when you go in there, Laurie.
I will.
Ball from the ruck contest, falls to the front of the pack. Nan back on the ground. And he can't keep it in. And the boundary umpire will do it all again in front of the scoreboard, across on the outer side of the ground, which sees the Hawks 5-5-35. They lead Bannockburn 2 straight goals, 12 points. Boundary throw in, Perkins at the front, handball back towards Clark. Oh, got collared too high. Free kick, half back.
Good call.
For the Tigers. And Damien Clark will take the free.
Gee, Bannockburn don't seem to have much system in their game at all, do they? They just seem to be holding play up themselves.
Yeah, short little kick to Perkins. Feign the handball back to Clark, just holds it up. And he chips it over the top to Grinter on the ground. Who replaces Phillips.
Robbie Giles is a go-to.
He goes long towards half forward. Packed there. Oh, good mark. Once again by the defence. It's McCallum, I think.
Number 19, I think it was.
19 is Brunjons. Goes towards half back, and it's kick to kick at the moment because Perkins has taken the mark at half back for the Tigers. Wants to switch play. Nayland gives him a lead in the middle. He elects to go in that direction now. Eslick's there as well. Big pack develops on the cricket pitch area. Now McCallum, King it was to Trotter, handball to Bowman, can handball it inboard to Nan. Ooh. He's going to be collared, is he? Gets around one, can't get around two, got rid of the handball, through the middle Bowman, needs some support. The Tigers working hard, handball, missed its target in the first instance, goes through the middle, and Bannockburn still working hard. Henderson's there, he loses it, through the middle. Robbie Giles does well, breaks a couple of tackles at half back, goes with a kick towards the middle of the ground. Burgess goes up one hand, can't take the mark. Over the back, McCallum, dragged it in, be careful. Still in there fighting hard for it as well is Meek, and the umpire will come in and ball it up. It's in the middle of the Inverleigh Sports Ground. Got some quarter-time scores from other GDFL games. Pete?
Corio 10-4-64 lead. Anarchy 1-1-7. Thompson 3 straight goals 18.
The Belmont Lions.
Belmont Lions 3-3-21. North Geelong 7-7-49. Winchelsea yet to score.
Oof.
And in the other game, it's Werribee Central's 8-4-52 to Geelong West 1-2-8.
Ball has come from the centre towards the forward pocket area for Bannockburn. Pilgrim over the top of the ball with Lucas King holding the ball, said the umpire, against King. And it will be
Clinton Shaw.
A free kick to Clinton Shaw. So some big quarter time leads there for a few sides. Corio over Anarchy, North Geelong over Werribee, and over Winchelsea, and Werribee over Geelong West. So some big leads. Clinton Shaw from the right forward pocket has put it through for a goal. He has. Clinton Shaw has put his first on the board, and the third for Bannockburn. They go to 3 straight goals, 18. Trailing Inverleigh 5-5-35. Raiders bingo, second quarter scoreboard, 17.5 minutes played.
Just pegging back slightly, but still got a little bit of work to do, haven't they?
Well, that was a very important goal for Bannockburn, and they certainly needed that. There was some semblance of a bit of team play there to get that ball up there then, and that's what they've got to continue to do. They've been rattled a little bit, Bannockburn, I think.
Yep.
And my house seems safe.
Your house?
I had my house on Corio defeating Anarchy, so...
Back in the middle.
Just hope they haven't got 19 on the ground or something.
East through the middle for Bannockburn. Goes to centre half forward, the lead on. Oh, over the head of Clinton Shaw. On the lead was Broome as well, was Hickleton as well. Now in the left forward pocket. Pilgrim fighting hard for it. Ronnie, handball to Aaron Broome, who runs in and kicks the goal. Good play, Ronnie Pilgrim, and good finish by Aaron Broome. And he's kicked his first and the fourth for Bannockburn. 2 in a minute, 4 straight goals, 24. They trail Inverleigh 5-5-35. Raiders bingo, second quarter scoreboard, 18.5 minutes played.
Yes, well, the 18-minute mark of the second quarter, that was to back up with 2 goals there. It was put pressure back on Inverleigh side now, and it's just exactly what they wanted. I think this is the thing that's going to probably test Inverleigh out, where they can maintain their pressure, and this next 10 minutes or so is going to be very, very crucial for Inverleigh's prospects of winning this game, I think.
Because until the last couple of minutes, it was 10 scoring shots to 2, and all of a sudden there's only 11 points in the game. So.
Well, I haven't seen Bannockburn kick out on the full so often in a game, fair dinkum, for 4 years.
That's true.
So back in the middle, Maloney stands his ground and gets it down. Armitage ran into him, East again. And ripped off the football, too high, said the umpire. And East will take the free kick on the cricket pitch area in the middle. Goes along with a long raking left foot kick towards Clinton Shaw. Punched away McCallum. Roving by Beasley. Handball inboard. Looking for Dwayne Broome.
Goal.
Left foot kick, goal. 3 in a minute and a half. Dwayne Broome has kicked his first. And the 5th for Bannockburn. They go to 5 straight goals, 30. They trail Inverleigh 5-5-35. Raiders bingo. Second quarter scoreboard, nearly 20 minutes played and 3 in a minute and a half for Bannockburn, and they're back in the game. 5 points of difference. It's as easy as that, isn't it, Loz?
Yes. Well, they got it out. Easty just come into the game there a little bit, and he kicks the ball long. And I mean, that's the secret of the game. Which way are they going? Straight down the middle, and that's what you've got to do in these grounds, not go around the flanks. That doesn't suit Bannockburn. Now the pressure's right back on Inverleigh now, and they've got to hang in there now and try and go in there with a lead.
So back in the middle. Maloney's been running off a shorter run up to the ruck contest and standing his ground. Armitage now goes up and gets it down. Big thump. Nan off the half forward flank. Can't take it with him. And pack develops around him. The umpire will come in and ball it up once again.
That breeze just a little bit stronger, isn't it? Blown into the commentary box.
And heading towards the northern end. So not favouring the end. Bannockburn are kicking 2, and they've kicked 3 very quick goals to get back in the game. Nan over the top of the football again. Been told to knock it out. He can't do so. Wrapped up. And it will be another bounce in the middle. So it'll still be Armitage up against Maloney, who goes up. Armitage gets it down again. Henderson gets a clearing kick. Touch play on, said the umpire. So Meek will run away from nail on. Go with a right foot kick towards half forward. Far on a lead against Gadd. Gets his kick around the corner. Coming out White. Does well. Scoops it up and just wants to safety the boundary line and finds it at half back for a boundary throw in. The Tigers working overtime in defence. And they see it over the line for another throw in. Been playing 21.5 minutes in the second term, 5 points of difference. Boundary throw in. Perkins from behind, Trotter, handballs to himself, tries to get it back, chopped off by Clark. Could have been a push in the back,
yeah,
but wasn't paid, and out of bounds once again for a boundary throw in. Between wing and half forward on the outer side. So it'll be King for Inverleigh up against Perkins. Boundary umpire throws it in. Perkins gets it down to the side of the pack. Matthew East, another clearing kick towards half forward. Aaron Broome punched away. Good punch away too. Defensive punch for the Inverleigh side. And that came from Burgess. So it'll be another boundary throw in. Armitage works his way up against Nail On. Armitage gets it down, hits Trotter in the head with it in the end. Free kick going to be found, and it's going to go
to Armitage.
To Armitage for a hold in the ruck contest. So Armitage now goes long towards centre half forward, punched away, off hands. Handball came out towards Giles, who can get it, gets it back over the cricket pitch area and goes to the right foot kick wide. Pilgrim and also Eslick, who's it going to sit for? Ronnie comes at it and had the hand. Now running away is McCallum. Kick over the top, and was Walter. Kick over the top to Cook, who needs to bring it. Oh, we ran into Perkins, who came at him. Hinchcliffe did well to break a couple of tackles, tried to get the handball free. And now Perkins around the wing towards Eslick, doesn't sit for him. Coming in Clark, who has got a bit of time, gets a Shepherd, now just settles things down and gives it to Aaron Broome. All the experience of Damien Clark there on show. And brings it back in board to Aaron Broome. Called to play on now. Nan comes at him. He gets a short little kick towards Pilgrim. Oh, the slips catch, Ronnie. At the third umpire, please.
The umpire's in the perfect position.
And Ronnie's taken the kick, taken the mark.
Ronnie down handball it.
Kick over the top, the lead on from Clinton Shaw, and he takes the mark. And be careful, Lachlan McCallum.
Yeah, it's gone. 50. He's picked him.
No, he hasn't. He just told him to come back on the mark at half forward.
Yeah, could have been lucky then.
So Clinton Shaw, who's kicked one, probably too far out to score, kicking into a little bit of a breeze. Hands it to Ronnie Pilgrim, who runs in and goes into the pocket looking for Clark. Can't take the mark, off hands. And the Hawks through Lucas King go wide, looking for McCallum again. Hinchcliffe there as well. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. And it's out of bounds for a throw in at half forward for the Tigers, as we've been playing 24 minutes in the second term, and it's 5-5-35 Inverleigh. Bannockburn 5 straight goals, 30 points. Ruck contest between Armitage and Nailon. Armitage works to the front, over the back shore, free kicks it to the umpire for a hold. Advantage, Bowman runs away with the advantage, runs through the middle, draws a player, handball over the top to McGowan. He goes towards centre half forward and far, and he's taken the mark at half forward. And Wayne Tigrin's called to kick the goal, so we're kicking from just outside 50 with a little bit of the aid of a breeze. It'll still be a fairly good kick for Nick Farr. He comes in, he kicked good distance,
it's there.
Kicked the goal. So good goal to Nick Farr, his first, and that is the 6th for Inverleigh. They go to 6-5-41, and they stop the Bannockburn goals for a moment. 5 straight goals, 30 points, 25 minutes played, second quarter. And Raiders Bingo bring us the second term here at the Inverleigh Sports Ground. We see Joel Armitage
come
off the ground.
Blood rule,
and Daniel Henry on, so he'll do some ruck work just before half time. A steadying goal, Laurie, for Inverleigh.
Oh, yeah, and the coach must know
he knows his players.
His players. He pointed at him, have a big kick, and he's dobbed that. Great kick. Very, very important to Inverleigh. Their hard work has just slipped away a little bit.
So back in the middle, Nailon having a run in the ruck for Bannockburn. Henry got it down to McGowan, goes towards centre half forward, far again. Henderson in there as well. Gadd, short little handball to Beasley. Back.
Oh, great smother.
Yeah, great smother too. Came from Farr. King, he's wrapped up. Needs some support. Cook handballed it to Trotter. Got his hands free, but then tripped over. And the umpire will come in and ball it up at centre half forward for the Hawks.
I thought he got legged, no? Just tripped.
Just fell over. So, a ball up at centre half forward. Henry, nail on. Kick off the ground by Hinchcliffe. Goes out towards centre wing. Trotter gets there first. Picks it up. Handball back to a standing start. Burgess. Goes with a left foot kick high towards centre half forward. Coming at it, Cook over the back. Got a hand to it. At the front was, was that McCallum who got one high. Now over the top to Giles on centre wing, who runs free, goes towards the leader, Clinton Shaw again, who goes up and takes the mark. And both few McCallums are down here, one at one end and the other one at the other. Shaw gives it a nail on, goes long towards Lucas King, in front Walter. Off hands, handball, came back from Broome to Eslick on the boundary line, goes back towards the 10 metre square, off hands, Trotter, good tackle. Maloney in there having a rest. His handball can't go very far, and Meek tried to throw it out of the end of McGowan over the top. His short little handball, he got some help, goes towards Bowman.
That's going
to be a free kick. No, play on the call. Now Watts got some support, and that was Brunjohns.
There's even a rubber.
And it was nearly going to be advantage to Bowman, but it's not. It's going to come back at half back, and Brunjohns has got the free kick. So the Hawks go forward again towards Tyquin, a long way up. Punch away was good by White. Back towards centre wing. Nan's got it. Handball towards the big man Henry on the left boot. Wobbly kick off at Cook. Goes over the back. Yep, Bowman was coming in. Had it and lost it. Through the middle, Henderson shows all his experience, and Rough Robbie runs away towards half-back. Kick was okay to Dwayne Broome at half-back. Broome now can have a bounce and set something up. Goes with his left boot. Lead on by Shaw. At in front, Burgess. McCallum got his hand in there as well. Lachlan McCallum's there as well. He goes to the right foot kick, long towards centre half forward. Cook in the gun, takes a mark.
Ooh, the crowd's come to life.
So, I think they were playing in the finals. Daniel Cook there's another blood rule. We see Farr coming off. Daniel Cook will shoot for goal. He's kicked one goal. They've been playing 28.5 minutes in the second term, so could be a crucial kick by Daniel Cook. We see Taylor coming on. So Daniel Cook now, directly in front, centre half forward, about 40 metres out. Comes in and has put it through the middle for his second. In fact, sorry, his first. That's his first goal. And the sixth for Inverleigh.
That's his second, I've got.
You got his second?
I've got him down for one behind before.
Yeah, so did I. You're wrong again, Loz, but anyway.
I'm
7 goals,
again.
47 Inverleigh. And Bannockburn 5 straight goals, 30. Raiders Bingo second quarter scoreboard, 29.5 minutes played.
Well, I don't think anyone's going to leave this ground for quite a while today. There's a lot of footy left to play here today yet. It's enjoyable.
So Daniel Cook's first goal. And back in the middle.
Oh, gee, I better patch that Joel Armitage jump and get him back again, I think. Cookie's doing all right, though.
So Nailon having a run in the ruck for Bannockburn. Umpires take too long in the middle now. It's ridiculous. Stands there, throws the ball up. It's a ceremony in the end. Gives it to Trotter from the ruck contest. Through the middle, Broome. Now quick kick by McGowan. Goes towards half forward. Giles against Cook. Coming through the middle, Tyquin. Tries to break free on the left. Short little kick was chopped off by White. Now short little kick around the corner to Wesley. Can go. Advantage pay for the free kick. On centre wing, Bowman bears down. And goes towards half forward. But chopped off by Walter for the Hawks. Goes towards half forward. Grinter goes up, can't take the mark. Off hands, Trotter. Hinchcliffe in there as well. Throw, said the umpire. Free kick to Inverleigh. So it'll be coming back to Watts on centre wing. Lead on. Goes towards McCallum, but it's chopped off by Henderson. Goes wide, looking for Clark, and won't be able to find it. And Laurie nearly got a possession, his first for the day, Loz.
That was a handball. Didn't you see it was that quick?
So a boundary throw in on centre wing. Be Nailon up against Henry. Nailon gets to the front. Eslick. Trotter against him. Oh, that's got to be a kick for a hold, and it will be a free kick to Eslick. So Eslick now from centre wing goes towards half forward. Oh, over the back, McCallum. That should have been a mark play on the call, said the umpire. He goes towards McGowan over his head. Coming at it, though, far, just back on the ground against Pilgrim. Ronnie wrapped up, threw it away in the end. And there's the siren for half-time. So at half-time, it is Inverleigh, 7-5-47. They lead Bannockburn 5 straight goals, 30 points. In that quarter, Inverleigh kicked 3 goals, 3, while Bannockburn managed 3 straight goals. The goal kickers at half-time, 2 each to Peter Duggan and Wayne Teichman for Inverleigh. Singles to Peter Watts, Clayton Trotter and Daniel Cook. While for Bannockburn, all single goal kickers, Sam Hickleton, Clinton Shaw, Dwayne Broom, Aaron Broom and Ben Nailon. It's 17 points of difference at half-time. Inverleigh 7-5-47. They lead Bannockburn 5 straight goals, 30 points. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the second half action of our match day coverage on 94.7 The Pulse, your home.